Hey everybody, I'm back again with a quick little update on my garden, the parts that I have actually planted so far. I have two pepper plants that I overwintered outside. I do not know if they actually made it. It'll be interesting to see if they grow now that we actually have hot weather coming on. But if not, I've got some that I kept alive throughout the winter inside. Now I did a video earlier this spring, and I showed where I rescued some green onions from our raised bed, and I hoped that I could save them. I gotta show you how they're doing. Take a look at that, folks. These are, I believe these are Ishikura bunching green onions. Every now and then I come by and I pick a top off of them and I eat it. They are so good. Some of them are just as sweet as can be. They almost don't even taste like onions, they're so sweet. And these are ones that I dug up out of one of the raised beds, and I just put them in this pot and left them alone. I haven't even watered them, and this is what they're doing. Aren't they beautiful? I need to clean out this pot next to them and put something in there. Now this, I am interested in. I'm really curious about. These in the foreground, they are my watermelon radishes. Pretty much every single one of them is blooming, but they have not formed much of a root at all. I started to try to thin them a little bit, and they don't have a root. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it doesn't matter which company they're from, whether it's Baker Creek or the American Seed Company. They are putting out blooms, and I don't know if that's normal or not. But that is my watermelon radishes right there, both rows. And then in the back, I have 3 rows of beets. The furthest row, next to the rail, is my albino beets, and they are white. The next row in is the golden beets. They are yellow, and those are so delicious. If anybody does not like beets because they don't like the earthen taste of them, the golden beets do not have near the earthy taste, and they're a little sweeter. My son does not like beets because to him they taste dirty. They taste like dirt. He tried my golden beets when I pickled them, and he said those are actually pretty tasty. Still don't care for beets that well, but those are pretty tasty. Those were his words. And then the beets that are closest to my watermelon radishes, the ones with the red leaves, those are Ruby Queen red beets. And those are really good. To me, they don't have quite as earthen taste as some of your red beets. This is about my 3rd year of growing those. It is my 2nd year growing the golden beets and my 1st year growing albinos. I'm really curious about the albinos. Over here, I have a few rows of carrots. The ones in the back are, I'm probably going to butcher the name, but they're Chantenay red. And then the ones in the front are lunar white, I think. I might be backwards. I know I've got lunar white and the Chantenay reds. I guess I'll know when I pull them up which ones are which. My tags faded and I didn't get the names rewritten before they completely disappeared. I might try to see if I can still read it and rewrite the name later on when I have a few moments. But I do know that's the 2 types of carrots I have growing here. I need to get in here and weed now that I can see where my carrots are. Over here, I am just tickled. I can't believe I have never had luck with my peas when I've tried growing them. I've never had luck with them. This is the first time I've tried growing peas in a raised bed, however. And just look at those. I'm going to have to put another row of string up so that they can keep climbing. These are Alaskan sweet peas. That is the variety. I am just tickled with how well they're doing. I have 4 rows, one on either side of the, these are tomato cages that I'm using as trellises this year. I have two of these trellises up and a row on either side of each that I've set up. And they're just going to town. I am impressed with this variety so far. I don't believe I have any pods on there yet, but I'm sure they're probably not too far off as well as they are growing. And here, this is my first year ever. Oh, twigs in here all the time. Here, my first time ever growing turnips. And they're doing really good. I think I have 3 rows of turnips. And my one lonely little Yukon Gold potato. I'm going to plant some more. I've got room over there to put another one. And then I've got I found some Walmart bags, the reusable Walmart bags on clearance for 50 cents. And I'm going to fill those with dirt and grow my potatoes in those. And then at the end, right there, I had one lonely microtuber of Huckleberry Gold potatoes, and I put it in there on the off chance that it might grow, and it did. So I have Huckleberry Gold and Yukon Gold potatoes. That's what I have growing so far that's actually planted. And I have a whole lot more coming. So that's my garden tour so far. Hope you like it. And if you've enjoyed this, stick around. There's going to be a whole lot more to come. And I would love to have you join me on my journey. And so if you'd like to like, subscribe, and follow along, I'd sure appreciate it. So anyway, have a wonderful day and garden on.